What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the first episode of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Season number 3. Oh boy, we're continuing on. So, welcome to the channel if you're new. I'm a British guy who reacts to anime. Yeah. First of all, I'll kick this off right away. If you're expecting to see my previous reactions to Season 1 and Season 2 of this show, unfortunately you will not find them on this channel because I watched this show before I did anime reactions. So, I'm going to be watching Season 3 here, and you'll see my reactions to that. But Season 1 and Season 2 I've already watched before, and I even rewatched a little bit to keep myself generally ahead of where the story is currently. I managed to get a good rewatch of Season 1 in, but because of the very limited time between the end of summer 2020 and the beginning here of fall, I haven't had a lot of time to really rewatch Season 2. So I'm still a bit murky on Season 2. I've seen a lot of Season 1, though. So I vaguely remember where we are roughly in the story, and I'm hoping we're not calling back too much to some of that, and that we'll be progressing on with a next chapter, as it were. At least that's what I'm hoping. So, normally when I start a new show, I pull up the Annie's page and do all that, but it's Danmachi. If you're watching this, you know what Danmachi is. You've seen the previous 2 seasons. You know what we're getting into with this. It's same old, same VA, same studio, same everything, so, yeah. There's not really much for me to dissect there. So, recap of where we are. Season 1 was establishing Bell as an adventurer. His unique skill of being able to level up incredibly quickly. He hit level 2 after fighting the souped-up Minotaur within, 3 months? Whereas Eyes Wallenstein hit it in, about a year? So, quite a significant increase in that. We had Freya introducing herself as kind of like the big bad for the entire series. She wants him, and she is testing him in various ways, including the end of Season 1, where the Floor 18 Sanctuary, is it 18? I think it's 18. Floor something like that, was attacked, and he had to help defend it as well. So, excuse me, my voice is killing itself because this is show number, 4 of the day? Am I on 4 already, or is this number 3? This is number 3. Okay, we're not even that far in. Jesus Christ. My voice is going to give up by the end of this. So, Season 2 comes around. We had the Apollo Familia declaring their war game, as well as Lily being caught and locked up by Soma Jail, and trying to get herself free from Soma, who is just busy distilling his wine. He's like, okay, if you can drink this wine and stand up and still say it, then I will allow it, and she managed to. So she got free of her familia to join in Hestia's, so Belle's not alone anymore. And then we had Wealth and Mikoto, who both introduced in Season 1. They have asked their respective gods to come and join in the family as well. And Ryu is going to be their outside helper for the war games. So now we actually have a competent team for the war games that can actually stand up somewhat to the Apollo Familia. After successfully winning in the war game and defeating Apollo, or Apollo's Familia, we move into their mansion, take all their possessions, we spend all the money that we took. However, it's then realized that she still owes 200 million, is it Valis? Is that how you say the currency? For the Hestia knife that Belle's been using, which he never knew how much that cost. He just knew it was expensive because it's Hephaestus production, right? But she apologized for keeping it secret, but the family said, alright, we'll help clear the debts and all this. And then we moved on to the Ishtar family, who have a friend of Mikoto's working as a prostitute for them, Haruhime, a fox human. And there's a conflict between Ishtar and Freya. She's going to use the fact that Freya is observant of Belle as an advantage, take him and be like, use that to do things with Freya and all that. Meanwhile, our group is trying to save Haruhime and get her out after Belle and Haruhime have a recounting of their stories of heroes and stuff, and she's like, I'm not worthy to be a heroine, I'm a prostitute, I'm unclean and all this. But even then, he can still see through that. And we met some interesting characters in Season 2, thanks to the whole Ishtar thing. And the whole Pleasure Quarter, that was the name of it. We also unlocked another one of Bell's skills, I believe. His like immunity to like charm or something like that. I can't. Like I said, this is where things get fuzzy. I'm just relying on some Wikipedia notes here that I'm like, okay, I can vaguely remember that. And yeah, Haruhime was about to be used in a ritual, and they had this stone that was going to. They were going to infuse her soul into that, and then they could use like that stone or the shards of that stone to like imbue certain magics or something. I forget specifically how that ritual worked. But we do thwart it. He does manage to stand up as a hero, essentially, and do that. And everything works out. And Bell is going to be the last hero, according to Hermes, apparently. He uses his Argonaut ability to win and all this. And then we have Hestia being stolen by the armies of Rakia and the familia of the god Ares. Who are... who are trying to take in. They take Hestia hostage, and we go get her back. And we're in another village, I believe, still. Wait, did we go back to Auraria? I think we're back in Auraria now. But, yeah. I think we got a glimpse of this one girl that is featured in the cover art for this season. I think we got a glimpse of her last season, but I do not remember any of that. But I think we did get a glimpse of that. And I think that covers most of the important stuff. Oh, there's also a great quest about slaying a black dragon. So maybe that shows up this season. I don't know. But Vine's dragon's daughter. I'm guessing that's in reference to the new character that we're meeting this time. I can only assume. So, long recap out of the way. If you're new to the channel, these are time-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll all be in sync. We are watching this one on Crunchyroll. Link to that will be in the description. It's where it's officially licensed here in the UK and US for simulcast. And yeah, there will be no video or audio of the original work in this video, because that is against copyright law. Fair use does not cover that. You just get lucky that most anime studios don't care to look at YouTube. That's really how it works for these big channels. Anyway, with all that said, I'm going to shut up and get into episode number 1 of Danmachi Season 3 in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, Hestia. Time before the gods. What was the ultimate evil? Monsters, okay. You see the scales, so Dragon Daughter, I'm guessing she's meant to be a dragon girl, maybe? Definitely scaled, whatever it is. That's creepy. Mm-hmm. Even the gods cannot save them, interesting. Hey, Belle. And he comes face to face with her, of course. And he could never bring his knife down on that. What? Say that again, please. Okay, Danmachi Season 3. No OP, we're going straight into it, okay. He's not going to be able to kill her, obviously. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Yep, gonna protect her. Nice. Viva? Okay. So they've been hunting it, alright. Yep, adventurers don't give a shit. But it worked. For now. Alright. Naturally. A human showing compassion for a monster. Oh, here comes the group. Oh, how are you going to explain this? "19th floor, okay. So we're only one down from the, Yeah, let's discuss it in a safe place, not on a monster floor. Let's go back to Sanctuary. Yes. Mm-hmm. Of course, everyone has that natural reaction. Yep. Aren't we all, though? Who makes that judgment, though? Just because of history? Are we not ever able to move on from history? Oh. Has a grasp of language? Mm-hmm. That's a rarity. He ran into her, she was crying. He picks up a girl in a dungeon. It's the premise of the show. Of course he does. Mm-hmm. Can't argue against Belle. Of course, I'm not going to agree to it. Very good question. Oof. Oh boy. I genuinely wonder what she's going to say. She is adorable. Oh boy, here we go. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can become their hope or not. Whose hope? The individual monsters. First shot of her, of course. Hmm. Easily convinced. Never even thought of having her own name. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. I mean, yeah. How about number... What was this, number 9 by now? 13? Okay. Oh. That's what he was going for. It is very long and fancy. Yep. Ween? Okay. Got attached. Wiener. Alright. We'll put the German pronunciation on it, sure. Mm-hmm. Right, why is there a monster imbue with intelligence? Yes. Mm-hmm. How do you feel? But she is a monster. Right. The arms monster, okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. Interesting. We now have a little dragon child. Is that Ryu? No. Wait, maybe it is. I can't tell. Hair color seems wrong. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Ho ho. There we go. Now we're speaking the language. Hmm. Okay. Singing. Interesting. Oh, someone else is looking. Hmm. Who else is prying? Doesn't know, but someone's prying. Hmm. Sure you did. Someone else is looking for information, though. Oh, damn. Unless that was meant to be our other. I don't know. Like, I thought that was Ryu-san, but I don't think it is. I'm confused now. Oh, Harry May. Almost. Alright. Washing the tail, okay. Oh boy, another opponent has entered the ring. Oh shit. She doesn't know her own strength. Either instinct or she just... Yeah. How much is her instinct as a monster? But he can forgive her for it. He knows it wasn't on purpose. Just a scratch? I mean, essentially it was just a scratch, but... Who's watching? Oh boy, who's that poking their eye in? Someone's being observant of him. Mm-hmm. Oh. And hides. How rude would it be to have her claws trimmed? That face. Mm-hmm. That too. Is anyone going to notice bandages on his arms at all? Mm-hmm. It is bizarre. Yeah, naturally, right? Can you continue to fight other monsters if you know that they have intelligence? What if all of them have this level of intelligence, you know? And of course, hot springs. Or at least for the bath, anyway. Thank you for the service, as always. Mm-hmm. Adorable. Yeah, that's true. Wow. Wow. Hey, we actually are filing them down. Okay. I wondered if we might do that. Wow. I mean, it's the same with human nails, right? Like, what's the difference? Definitely not true. Thank you, Harry. You may. Everyone's getting in on this. You're the only one who hasn't said it. There we go. Oh. Mm-hmm. So it means to be a family. Okay. Mm-hmm. There is no clear answer, I think, right now. It's genuine. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they do. Yeah. When aren't you? Let's be real. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, we'll see how that goes. No. She's not gonna let you sleep alone with her. Sure. Right, talk about her past now. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a dream, though. Mm-hmm. Red than dark. Implying that maybe she born, fights, dies, then comes back, potentially? Or Hermes? Okay. Okay. Sent back? That might have been, Ryusan then. Mm-hmm. Ikelos. Okay. Is this OP or ED? I don't know. This feels like OP to me. Yeah, it is. I think it was Ryusen. Hair color looks a little different, but I think it might actually have been her. Eyes. The enemy family here, I assume we're going to end up fighting. Yep. And then this monster thing that we mentioned this episode. Oh, was that her? Was that her fighting alongside him? No, it wasn't. It was someone else fighting alongside them. Was that another Minotaur? For God's sakes, how many times is this boy going to get hit by Minotaurs? But that was Eyes. Interesting. Alright. Monster, one wing. Okay. Anything more? No, presented by Sentai. Okay, it's got the Sentai to end it. Good to know. Alright. That's that. That was a good episode. That really got me back into the world of it. I still think I need to rewatch a bit more of Season 2 and actually get it firmly planted in my mind, but I'm not going to have the time this season. It's just not going to happen, right? Because I've still got 5 more shows, although one of them's a half length, to do today that it's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I'll just have to remember as much of Season 2 as possible, read more like reviews and stuff, maybe find a video on YouTube about it or something. But that was a good episode. That got me back into the world of Danmachi quite quickly. So we've met our new companion, Vine, played by Irina Hidaka. Have I heard you in anything before, by chance? I don't think I recognize your voice in any way, but just in case I've heard you before. You're Keiko from Sword Up. Don't recognize that one at all. Oh, you're Anko from Tamako Market. You're in it. Magical Index. Strength of Blood. You're Musky from Kanko. Okay. Oh, you're Millen from Slime. Okay. And Philo from ReZero. Okay, let's hear your voice again then, now that we know that you are actually Philo. Let's see if I can hear it. I can kind of hear it. Okay, I can kind of hear it. It's slightly different. But I can kind of hear that creeping through there. Very nice, very nice. Kobashi from Kaguya, that's a very much different one. We'll also be hearing her in Wars of Sigurdrifa. I'm still not sure if I'm saying that show right. And also in Kuma 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 there. Okay, so we'll be hearing her a couple more times this season probably. Be on the lookout. Yeah, good episode. I'm back into the world. I mean, it's just a continuation of the show, right? So, whoops, I didn't mean to mark that as completed. No, I can't have completed it yet, like, obviously. Let's put it back to the start date of today. There we go. I accidentally marked that as completed. That was a mistake. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I mean, you're back into the world. It felt the same. It looked as good as it did. The characters, it's nice to be back with the characters again. It's just a good continuation of where the story was going. Now, I believe that was Eyes pointing her sword towards Belle in that ED. Yeah, oh, OP I think this is actually. And it was. So they're going to come to blows over something here, probably related to Vine. Ishtar family, I don't think we've dealt with the Ishtar family before. Oh no, Ishtar we have. Was that what he said? Ikelos, not Ishtar. Ishtar was the other one. Ikelos family. The Ikelos Familia. Nope, don't think we've met them yet. No, we have definitely not met them yet. I'm not going to look into them too much more. I don't... Actually, was there any mention of Ikelos in Season 2? No. Completely new familia. Alright, got it. So we'll start looking into them, and Hermes is going to start looking into them. And who was it? Oranos. Is that the name of that old guy? Yes, that's the name of this guy. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's the guy that we saw beginning to see how they react when they said Bell somehow is interacted with an intelligent monster. Okay. What was his exact line there? Let me just see what the exact line was there. Thank you, Crunchyroll, for adding this picture-in-picture thing. It's so much easier. Hermes' favourite. Become their hope or not? Become their hope. Is he referring to general monsters? Becoming the hope of monsters? The hope of intelligent monsters, at least? Become their hope. I assume he's referring to monsters, particularly... Unless it's referring to specifically Vine in this instance. Because they were talking about an intelligent monster. So I don't know if he's talking broad scale as in monsters in general, or what. I mean, why does this monster have intelligence in the first place? I feel like that's something we've got to start digging into. Why is there an intelligent monster here? Monster endowed with intelligence has made contact with Ventura. Why was it endowed with intelligence in the first place? Who decided it would be endowed with intelligence? Do they naturally have intelligence, but through the situation they're in, they've lost it in some way after fighting with humans? Curious. I'm curious about the world they're building up here for this season. It's got me again. I mean, what can I say? The show's got me again, and I'm back into the damn Machi. Which I'm glad, because Sword of a Ratio? Was that the name of the spin-off from previous? Or Sword Ortario or something like that? Where was it? I'm trying to find it. Oratoria. Sword Oratoria spin-off. For some reason that didn't hook me as much as the main series did. But Season 3 has definitely hooked me, and I'm in. Also, why have we got another Minotaur? What is it with Minotaurs and Bell? Like, I feel like something has to be explained there as to why it's always a Minotaur-looking thing. It's always a Minotaur. But, yeah, I guess we'll see where it goes into this. This is going to be very interesting. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you're glad to be back into the world of Danmachi. Leave a like if you did. As always, it helps grow the channel out. Leave a comment on what you thought of the start of this season. If there's anything I'm misremembering or any important information I should remember from Season 2, please let me know, because my Season 2 knowledge is very, very sketchy. I don't think they reference much from Season 2 in this. I think the seasons are relatively self-contained in that respect, at least, so I don't think I missed anything super important, at least. I remember the main plot points, at least. I think I did, anyway. So yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe as well. To see next week's episode, we're definitely continuing this one. This isn't a drop, for sure. As well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Very busy day today, like I said, with 8 shows normally. There's only 7 this time because Journey of Elena is delayed today for some reason on Funimation's end. They received the footage late or something like that. So thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.